fun with words. Open your book to start. Your home. Let's learn about words. Touch a word. Let's have curtains. Rug. Vase. Your home. Your home is where you live. Your home is where you live. Lamp. Quilt. Pretty vase. Fabric curtains. Soft curtains. Curtains. Fabric curtains. Sofa. Empty vase. Vase. Cozy quilt. Warm quilt. Quilt. Chair. Blue sofa. Your home. Your cozy sofa. Your home. Sofa. Pretty vase. Blue sofa. Empty vase. Cozy sofa. Vase. Soft curtains. Curtains. Fabric curtains. Soft rug. Pretty vase. Sofa. Blue sofa. Your home. Your home is where you live. Your home is where you live. Your home is where you live. Bright lamp. Cozy quilt. Brown chair. Clock. Round clock. Soft curtains. Striped rug. Empty vase. Cozy sofa. Your home. Your home is where you live. One lamp. Warm quilt. Wooden chair. Spoon. Fork. Pot. Trash can. Oven. Hot oven. Baking oven. Oven. Sink. Soapy. I like my home. Wet sink. Sink. Broom. Plate. My home is a great place. I like my home. Small spoon. Pointy fork. Metal pot. Smelly trash can. Hot oven. Soap yellow plate. Sink. Soapy sink. Long broom. Hard plate. Plate. Yellow plate. Broom. Long broom. I like my home. My home is a great. I like my home. Green spoon. Small fork. Orange pot. Heavy trash can. Baking oven. Wet sink. Sweeping broom. Hard plate. I like my home. My home is a great place. Pot. Spoon. Plate. Food. Are you ready to explore words? Touch a word. Strawberry. Yogurt. Cheese. Food. What food is fun to eat? What food is fun to eat? Bread. Juice. Ice cream. Cold ice cream. Yummy nuts. Ice cream. Sweet cold ice cream. Yummy ice cream. Juice. Milk. Creamy yogurt. Soft bread. Small strawberry. Delicious cheese. Food. What food is fun to eat? Yummy bread. Bread. Sweet juice. Ice cream. Hard nuts. Small nuts. Nuts. Cold ice cream. Delicious yogurt. Yogurt. Creamy yogurt. Sweet cold milk. White milk. Milk. Cold milk. Nutritious juice. Juice. Sweet juice. Yummy ice cream. Ice cream. Cold ice cream. Soft bread. Strawberry. Hard nuts. Small strawberry. Sweet strawberry. Strawberry. Small strawberry. Delicious yogurt. White milk. Yellow cheese. Food. What food is fun to eat? Yummy bread. Nutritious juice. Yummy ice cream. Small nuts. Juice. Nuts. Orange. Apple. Grapes. Corn. Watermelon. Carrot. Broccoli. Banana. Food keeps me healthy. Round orange. Nutritious apple. Purple grapes. Sweet corn. Big watermelon. Orange carrot. 1 banana. Food is delicious. Juicy orange. Red apple. Juicy grapes. An ear of corn. Crunchy carrot. Green broccoli. Yummy banana. Food keeps me healthy. Orange. Round grapes. Purple grapes. Juicy grapes. Turn the page to continue playing. Your home. Let's learn food. Are you ready to eat broccoli? Clothes. Let's learn about words. Touch a word. Pants. Shoes. Jacket. Raincoat. Let's put on our clothes. Let's put on our clothes. Scarf. Boots. T-shirt. Hat. Soft. A pair of boots. A pair of pants. 2 shoes. Cozy jacket. Clothes. Let's put on our clothes. Warm scarf. Warm boots. White t-shirt. Warm hat. Boots. Striped scarf. A pair of boots. Warm boots. Boots. A pair of boots. Pants. A pair of pants. A pair of shoes. Warm jacket. Slippery raincoat. Clothes. Let's put on our clothes. Scarf. Warm scarf. Warm boots. Boots. A pair of boots. T-shirt. Soft T-shirt. Woolly hat. Hat. Warm hat. White T-shirt. Long pants. Shoes. 2 shoes. Pants. A pair of pants. Long pants. A pair of shoes. Jacket. Pants. Warm boots. Cozy jacket. Warm jacket. Raincoat. Slippery raincoat. Yellow raincoat. Shoes, jacket. Clothes, cozy jacket. Clothes. Warm jacket. 2 shoes. A pair of shoes. Clothes. Let's put on our clothes. Striped scarf. Boots. A pair of boots. Warm boots. T-shirt. Soft T-shirt. White T-shirt. Woolly hat. A pair of pants. Long pants. Shoes. 2 shoes. A pair of jacket. Cozy jacket. Boot. Warm jacket. A pair of boot jacket. Cozy jacket. Warm raincoat. Slippery raincoat. Yellow raincoat. Overalls. Sweater. Gloves. Socks. Tie. Checkered skirt. Shorts. I like to pick dress. Plaid shorts. Clothes are cool. Overalls. Sweater. Gloves. Socks. Tie. Checkered tie. Silky tie. Tie. Skirt dress. Striped skirt. Pretty skirt. Skirt. Pretty dress. Polka dotted dress. Dress. Shorts. I like to pick out my clothes. Clothes are cool. Long overalls. Cozy sweater. Warm gloves. A pair of socks. Checkered tie. Silk striped skirt. I like pretty dress. Plaid shorts. I like to pick out my clothes. Clothes are cool. Denim overalls. Blue sweater. 2 gloves. Cozy socks. Tie. Gloves. Checkered tie. Silky tie. Pretty skirt. Polka-dotted dress. A pair of shorts. I like to pick out my clothes. I like to pick out my overalls. Warm gloves. Socks. A pair of socks. Cozy socks. Clothes are cool. Toys. Are you ready to explore words? Touch a word. Top. Puzzle. Xylophone. Spinning top. Toys. Red unicycle. Fun unicycle. Unicycle. Picture puzzle. Toys. How do you play with toys? How do you play with toys? Bowling set. Drum. Yo-yo. Rocking horse. One top. Top. Spinning top. Awesome puzzle. Puzzle. Picture puzzle. Colorful xylophone. Colorful xylophone. Red unicycle. Toys. How do you play with toys? Fun bowling set. Loud drum. Round yo-yo. Wooden rocking horse. One top. Awesome puzzle. Loud xylophone. Fun unicycle. Toys. How do you play with toys? Brown rocking horse. How do you play with toys? Musical drum. Bowling set. Fun bowling set. Colorful bowling set. Drum. Loud drum. Musical drum. Rocking horse. Wooden rocking horse. Brown rocking horse. Yo-yo. Round yo-yo. Pink yo-yo. Yo-yo. Round yo-yo. Pink yo-yo. Train. Rocket. Blocks. Doll. Telescope. Crayons. Dinosaur. are fun. Long train. Fast rocket. Building blocks. Pretty doll. Long telescope. Colorful crayons. Green dinosaur. Rolling truck. I like to play with toys. Moving train. Flying rocket. Colorful blocks. Yellow blocks. Telescope. Long telescope. Yellow telescope. Telescope. Long telescope. Yellow telescope. Smiling doll. Building blocks. Five crayons. The park. Let's learn about word tree. I like to play in the park. Tall tree. Shady tree. Ladybug. Jump rope. Tunnel. The park is a fun place. The park is a fun place. Lab bench. Grass. Sandbox. Wooden bench. Hard bench. Bench. Helpful ladder. Sturdy ladder. Ladder. Black and red ladybug. Long jump rope. Teeter-totter. Fun teeter-totter. Orange. Tiny ladybug. Ladybug. Black and red ladybug. The park. Dark tunnel. Tunnel. Orange tunnel. Dark tunnel. Tunnel. Orange tunnel. The park. The park. The park is a fun place. The park is a fun place. Helpful ladder. Wooden bench. Fun sandbox. Hard bench. Bench. Wooden bench. Awesome sandbox. Sandbox. Fun sandbox. Green grass. Sturdy ladder. Ladder. Helpful ladder. Tiny ladybug. Skinny jump rope. Moving teeter-totter. Dark tunnel. Fresh grass. The park is a fun place. The park. The park is a fun place. The park is a fun place. Sturdy ladder. Grass. Green grass. Fresh grass. Awesome sandbox. Hard bench. Tree. flowers. Slide. Fountain. Ball. Kite. Colorful kite. Kite. Swing. Butterfly. Let's go to the park. Tall tree. Purple flowers. Slippery slide. Large fountain. Round ball. Colorful kite. Moving swing. Pretty butterfly. I like to play in the park. Ball. Round ball. Shady tree. Pretty flowers. Fast slide. Wet fountain. Bouncy ball. Ball. Round ball. Bouncy ball. Flying kite. Fun swing. Flying butterfly. I like to play in the park. Flowers. Slide. Butterfly tree. Let's go to the park. The zoo. Are you ready to explore words? Touch a word. Fox. Tiger. Giraffe. Striped tiger. Look at the zoo animals. Look at the zoo animals. Turtle. Monkey. Penguin. Waddling penguin. Walking turtle. Swimming penguin. Penguin. Swinging monkey. Waddling penguin. Furry fox. Brave tiger. Tiger. Striped tiger. Tall giraffe. Snake. Brave tiger. Skinny snake. Sly fox. Snake. Skinny snake. Look at the zoo Look at the zoo animals. Slow turtle. Turtle. Walking turtle. Swimming penguin. Monkey. Turtle. Swinging monkey. Walking turtle. Penguin. Waddling penguin. Fox. Furry fox. Tiger. Striped tiger. Sly fox. Brave tiger. Spotted giraffe. Giraffe. Tall giraffe. Tiger. Striped tiger. Snake. Skinny snake. Look at the zoo animals. Yak. Hairy yak. Turtle. Walking turtle. Playful monkey. Slow turtle. Swimming penguin. Horned yak. Slithering snake. The zoo. Snake. Skinny snake. Slithering snake. Fox. Owl. Lion. Kangaroo. Elephant. Panda. Furry panda. Alligator. Camel. Walking camel. Humped camel. Camel. Walking camel. Zebra. There are so many animals at the zoo. Sleeping owl. Brave lion. Brown kangaroo. Hopping kangaroo. Kangaroo. Brown kangaroo. Gray elephant. Black and white panda. Panda. Furry panda. Swimming alligator. Scaly alligator. Alligator. Swimming alligator. Humped camel. Camel. Walking cow. Striped zebra. The zoo is a great place. Feathered owl. Loud lion. Hopping kangaroo. Large elephant. Black and white panda. Scaly alligator. Humped camel. Black and white zebra. There are so many animals at the zoo. Lion. Kangaroo. Elephant. Gray elephant. Large elephant. Find it. Let's find something that begins with the letter E. Elephant. Wow, great job. Yay! Elephant begins with the letter E. There's an owl. Can you find it? Penguin. Keep looking. Owl. Terrific! Let's find something that begins with the letter S. Fox. Fox begins with the letter F. Try again. Let's find something that begins with the letter S. Try again. Let's find something that begins with the letter S. Touch the snake. Snake. Terrific! Yay! Snake begins with the letter S. There's a panda. Can you find it? Keep looking. There's a panda. Can you find it? Keep looking. There's a panda. Can you find it? Touch the black and white panda. Tiger. The correct answer is panda. Touch something that begins with the letter O. Monkey. Monkey begins with the letter M. Try again. Touch something that begins with the letter O. Tiger. Tiger begins with the letter T. Keep looking. Touch owl. Terrific! Yay! Owl begins with the letter O. Let's find the turtle. Monkey. Try again. Let's find the turtle. Penguin. Keep looking, penguin. The correct answer is turtle. Letter fun. Hi. Are you ready to explore letters? Touch a word. Fox begins with the letter F. T. Giraffe begins with the letter G. The zoo. Look at the zoo animals. Look at monkey begins with the letter M. Y is for yeah. Penguin begins with the letter P. T. Monkey begins with the P is for penguin. Food. Are you ready to explore letters? Touch a word. Your home. Let's have fun with letters. Touch a word. Curtains begins with the letter C. R is for rug. Vase begins with the letter V. S is for sofa. Your home is where you live. Your home, your home, your home. Your home is where you live. Lamp begins with the letter L. Q is for quilt. Vase begins with the letter V. Q is for quilt. Chair begins with the letter C. C is for clock. Curtains begins with the letter C. S is for spoon. Fork begins with the letter F. P is spoon begins with the letter S. S is for spoon. Fork begins with P is for pot. Trash can begins with the letter T. Your home is oven. The S. Plate begins with the letter P. S is for sink. Sink. B. Plate begins with B is for room. Plate begins with the letter P. B. Plate begins with the letter P. B is for room. I like my home. S is for spoon. Fork begins with the letter F. P is for pot. Trash can begins with the letter T. Your home is where oven begins with the letter O. S is for plate begins with the letter P. S is for sink. Room begins with the letter B. P is for plate. I like my home. My spoon begins with the letter S. find something that begins with the letter B. Sink. Sink begins with the letter S. Keep looking. Let's find room. Terrific! Yay! Room begins with the letter B. There's a trash can. Can you find it? Trash can. Terrific! Yay! Touch something that begins with the letter T. Trash can. Terrific! Trash can begins with the letter T. Let's find music time. Hi, let's listen to some music. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Now I know my ABCs. Next time, won't you sing with me? Do you want to add some sounds? Touch a word. Close. Let's find something that begins with the letter B. Music. Toys. Do you want to add some sounds? Touch. Do you want to add some sounds? Touch a word. Your home. Do you want to add some sounds? Touch a word. See you next time. Music time. Hi, let's listen to some music. See you next time.